So Arsenal are playing Crystal Palace this game week, and there is a lot of positivity around this club right now. But with positivity, our rivals have started telling us how we need to win the trophy right now, and they are trying to apply pressure. People are talking about Chelsea's defensive records. People are talking about set piece and how everyone complains about it, but no one can stop it. And overlap, they like Gary Neville, Jamie Carragher, etc. They are saying that like they Arsenal needs to win, and I have predicted Arsenal to win the trophy, and they should win. And yeah, people are telling that it is the Arsenal are the best team in the world. I have made a video about how Mikel Arteta is the best manager in the world, and a lot of things there are true. Like we need to win the trophy this season. We need to win one or two or three trophies this season. Like we need to really go big this season, and I feel like I don't know how I feel about it. Like. Oh, do I welcome all that banter and etc. Whatever we are made fun of in March, May, April, May, whatever, when we fail to cross that hurdle, or do I be like okay, everyone thinks that we are good, so that is why they are trying to apply pressure. But that is the pressure you need to enjoy when you are a top club. People will say, "Oh, do you really think Arsenal is the best team in the world? Do you really think you are going to win a trophy?" Of course, feel like we are one of the best teams in the world. I think we are in the top three. We are in the top three clubs in the world right now, easy. We are going to win a major trophy this season. That is also something I'm very confident about. But we can't let it get into our heads. We just need to keep going and do whatever we do right. And in a fixture list that has been pretty easy, and on the paper it will look easy this weekend as well. But this is our toughest fixture in a long while before we start playing those Chelsea, Spurs after next international break. For this international break, like this period between two international breaks, this is our toughest fixture. And I think I was going to only write Wharton, Mateta, Guehi, and Sar maybe in this board, but I thought they have all the players they have are pretty decent. Munoz and Mitchell in a back three being wing backs, they do a good job. Lacroix is good. He is obviously good. Wharton and Kamada. You look at this midfield and then you know why Crystal Palace have actually created most chances this season or something. Like there is some attacking stat that they are the best attacking side this season, and they attack freely. They don't. They are not scared of anyone, and they were going after Liverpool as well. It was not like they were sitting back and just defending. They were going after him, and they have the technical quality in their midfield. So this midfield basically the technical quality they can compete with Arsenal, and they can hurt us if we try to overcome it. And if we try to go with two number 10s in this game, if we try to do something like what we were doing against, I don't know who were we playing. I forgot who were we playing, but like the game where we were going after going with two number 10s in Odegaard and Eze. I don't think you can do that against Crystal Palace because they are technically also good as well as physically good. Their front three is physically good. Pino is technically sound, and Mateta and Sar obviously provide you with that pace, power, and ball striking ability. So they are pretty good both in defense and attack. I think they seem like a top six team. Like they don't seem to me like this playing 11 is any like weaker than Tottenham or Man United, and they are weaker than the Chelsea's, Manchester City's, Liverpool's, and Arsenal's, but they are pretty much in the conversation of being one of the top six teams this season. So yeah, this is going to be a big fixture for us, and thankfully it is at our home. And before we have Madueke, Odegaard, all these players back, we need to accumulate points, because if we genuinely accumulate points and win all our next three fixtures, and after the next international break we have our players coming back, then it will be a very good we'll have very good chances of winning trophies this season. And I feel like the depth we have, we are still good, but one more injury, like we are hearing Gabriel is going to be like touch and go for the game. We can still have Mosquera, but against Crystal Palace, I would like to have my full strength defense. And yeah, Mosquera against Crystal Palace, against Mateta, it would be very hard for him. And I've talked a lot about Crystal Palace strengths, but if you see this midfield, you also see that they lack a bit of physicality. So it could be a good game for Declan Rice to sort of mark his territory in the midfield and show who is the best midfielder in the world right now. And those I don't believe that Declan Rice is the best midfielder in the world, because Pedri exists and there are a lot of other players also who are better than Declan Rice. But I want to see if Rice can destroy this, because this seems a little weaker. And will Glasner look at that and not play Wharton? If Wharton doesn't play, they lack a bit creatively, and if you lack a bit creatively against Arsenal, you're not going to score any goals. Leave alone when you have creative players in your side, then also you have a very less chance of scoring goals. So without Wharton, I don't see a way where maybe Mateta comes and like somehow scores a scrappy goal, but I don't see them scoring any other way. Last time they played us, Breche Eze scored a goal against us, but right now Eze is going to play against them, and I feel like some game at the Emirates Stadium, Eze needs to announce himself, and which game could be better than this? He knows the team, he knows the players, he knows the tactics. He should really like mark his authority on this. And I feel like this area where they will obviously sit with back five, they'll try to not allow you in these areas of the pitch, but if they try to attack you, and then Eze has the ball on counter attack, I feel like Eze can score a goal, and I see a goal coming from Eze, and it could be a long ranger as well. I keep ruining my t-shirts with these black markers. I by mistake again did this, and I am not able to even wash them properly. So I am going to ruin a lot of t-shirts, but it is what it is. I will say, yeah, we'll obviously go with Trossard. I think we go with Trossard as well, because we need technical quality. We need these combination plays, these triangles. We are valuing these triangles, and this part I always care about, how these triangles are good. One triangle, two triangle, three triangle. But I don't feel like Rice can combine with anyone. He's good in bombing upwards and towards our own goal, towards a position goal, etc., etc. But he's not that good when it comes to combination plays, passing, forming triangles, etc., etc. The things where Pedri type of players, Frankie De Jong sort of players, basically the Barcelona, PSG, those are the things where they are better than us in those sort of combination plays. But I still feel like Martin Mendy, another crucial game, another crucial player for us. He needs to dictate. He needs to make sure that he can find Eze in the dangerous areas where Eze would obviously like to be near the possession box, and he needs to find those through balls when, because I feel like Crystal Palace will be up in confidence, although they have lost their game against someone AFK whatever. I have no idea what that team is, but I feel like as I should, if Zoemendi finds us in spaces, then we can have a lot of good chances. And Gyökeres has scored two goals as well, so I will really love to see him also score a goal again and then build momentum. Basically, build momentum, and Bukayo Saka. What to say about Bukayo Saka? Like, he's literally going from strength to strength, and I don't think he will be stoppable anytime soon. So we have a good side, we have a good defense, we have a good midfield, we are in a good moment. So take the momentum of this good moment and somehow win this game. If we win this game, obviously we are going to cruise past Burnley and sorry, not Southampton, Sunderland, and then we'll like recharge in the international break, have some players back after the international break, and then go for the tough fixtures. And by then, if we have a cushion of like right now, we have a cushion of 3 points. If we could extend that for five, like 5 or 6 to 5 or 6, we could afford to lose 1 or 2 games in that difficult fixtures, and it wouldn't matter. We'll still be at the top of the league. So it is a very crucial game. More than even, I'll say that when we play Tottenham, when we play Chelsea, this is the most crucial game because these are the games where we dropped points last season, and that is where we need to improve. So very crucial game again, as crucial as Newcastle was for me, because Crystal Palace, I really rate Crystal Palace, and I feel like yeah, they can harm us, but I think we will win. We can win this game, sort of. I think 3-1. It would be 2-1 ish. They will score a goal against us. We'll be shell shocked. I think maybe they will score first also, but we'll come back in the game. We'll start dominating, and when we get to the ball, then we'll really show what we are about, and we are in a confident moment. So I think Bukayo Saka will score a goal, Berecheze will score a goal, and I feel like even Gyökeres can score a goal. I don't think there will be any set piece goals here because I think Crystal Palace are the best team suited to defend those. But also feel like if Arteta knows that he shouldn't rely on set pieces too much, don't really let the ball go outside, like out of play a lot, because that will harm us as well. So those things we need to take in notice or whatever. But yeah, I feel like if we are technically, like if we are Aberraches, basically for me this game Aberraches needs to show what is all about. He will get a more space than he gets in a regular game. I feel like Crystal Palace are a side that are confident right now and who want to attack. They won't just sit and defend. And their midfield is not the midfield that it used to be. And if Hughes and I don't know, another player that played in the midweek for them plays, I don't know if that team is playing, then maybe they'll sit back. But if they are playing with Kamada and if they are playing with Wharton, I think you can get at their midfield. So that is where their strength and weakness lies in. But given that Arsenal are defensively so solid, I won't be too concerned about it. And yeah, let's see what happens. But my prediction is 3-1, and yeah, hopefully we'll win.